So basically the difference between these two phones, the most notorious difference, it's the screen. Physically, both phones are pretty much about 90% the same. But physically, the screen on the Z3 Play, it's way bigger with 6.01 inches versus 5.5 inches on the Z2 Play. Both have the 1080p Super AMOLED display. Right now, the Z2 has Android 7, the Z3 has Android 8.1, Snapdragon 626, Snapdragon 636. Both phones support micro SD card. This one up to 256 gigabyte, the Z3 up to 512 gigabytes. As far as the cameras, very similar. 12 megapixel rear camera with the same aperture, f1.7. As far as the front facing camera, 5 megapixel on the Z2 with the f2.2, 8 megapixel with f2.0. So as far as the selfies and front facing camera, more megapixels on the Z3, as well as a better aperture for better pictures or quality in low light. As far as the battery, same battery on both phones, 3000 milliamp. However, I did some battery test playing YouTube videos and non-stopping with both of the phones charged at 100% using Wi-Fi, no SIM card, and the Z2 Play was able to play videos for an extra 1 hour and 45 minutes versus the Z3 Play. So the battery is gonna be better on this one. The Z2 Play also has a 3.5 audio jack. The Z3 Play doesn't have that. Looking at the phones physically, like I said, they are pretty much about the same, but the Z2 Play, as you guys can see, has a front-facing flash for the front camera. Fingerprint scanner on the Z2 Play, it's located right here on the bottom. On the Z3 Play, they put it right here on the side of the phone. And talking about the fingerprint scanner, let's go ahead and try it here on both phones. So it works pretty good. I'm not sure about the position here, but they couldn't put it on the front of the phone because of the space. Looking at the side by side, the Z2 Play, I believe it's a little bit thinner. And looking at the back, we have here two rear cameras versus one, and the flash looks a little bit different there. They also implemented gestures on the Z3 Play. We don't have screen buttons anymore like we see on the Z2 Play. Basically, we navigate with that bar here at the bottom. If you move it to the right, you get access to the recent applications. Say you are navigating, you want to go back, basically go to the left and it takes you back. So look at the benchmarking scores, 80,114 on the Z2 Play versus 115,874 on the Z3 Play. I will say the difference in performance, while you're gaining, it's basically, I would say 10 to 15% more performance on the Z3 Play. Opening and closing applications, both phones actually works pretty good. Opening videos from YouTube, browsing, gaming, or even opening more than one application at the same time. In my opinion, multitasking, both phones works pretty much about the same. Like, it's really hard to see the difference or to tell that this phone it's faster than this one when it comes to multitasking and performance. You really have to run this benchmarking test. So for the most part, you're gonna gain, like I said, 10 to 12, maybe 15% more performance if you need it. Okay, looking at the camera interface, basically the camera interface are also about 90% the same, with a few exceptions, and we will go here into the different modes. We can see right there on the Z3 Play extra modes. including the portrait mode for the rear and the front camera. Looking here at the front camera, both phones also offers really nice selfies. However, the Z3 Play offers the portrait mode. Video recording, both phones offers up to 4K at 30 frames and 1080p in 30 and 60 frames. Unfortunately, stabilization is only available in 1080p at 30 frames. Overall, the experience with pictures and videos, and when we put them side by side, in my opinion, it's basically the same. Quality wise, it's really hard to tell. I have the feeling that the pictures on the Z3 Play are a little bit more saturated, but other than that, basically what you're gaining, it's a little better aperture on the front-facing camera, a few more megapixels, and the same quality with the video recording. So final conclusions, right now the prices, this phone available on the Motorola website is $408. This phone available on Motorola website is $499. Is it worth it to pay about $90 extra for this phone? Basically, the main reason to do the upgrade, it's not the performance, it's not the battery, and it's not the camera. The main reason here is the screen size. How much extra screen you're gonna get in the same body. So if the screen really matters to you, you want to take advantage of such a big screen with the same body, definitely that's the reason why I will do the upgrade. Otherwise, as far as battery performance and cameras, you're not really gonna gain much, if maybe nothing, doing the upgrade though. So there it is. In my opinion, final comment, I find both of these phones a little bit overpriced, considering that right now there are plenty of phones from Xiaomi, Huawei, or even phones from last year that are high performance, that now you can find them for under $450, and these are considered a mid-range phone. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.